I was Team Jacob.
How dare he imprinted on a baby?
Yes, so, okay, listen. What's up, installers? Today we've played Marvel Snap and Man. We've spent $5,000 each.
Yeah, go with Zodia.
And that was like all my energy, by the way.
It's gone.
I've completely burned it out.
He's a little sleepy boy.
Oh, this is probably not the place to put it. Here, I'm just gonna down this.
Oh God, no! That was all the scissor that we had.
That was absinthe.
Oh,
yeah.
Angel's hardcore now.
I'm not.
He's like a fancy hardcore.
I'm also not making it to the end of the podcast.
Very few people do.
That's true. That's true. Okay. We all know why we're here. We streamed Silent Hill F.
Famously, we streamed.
Yeah, like everybody saw the streams.
Yeah. And check out that highlight video we're totally gonna post later.
And I totally didn't fuck up the color grading on the last stream.
It's fine.
Your eyes did that, not me.
There were some issues on the streams. You like how I didn't say anything about the colors?
Yeah, you looked at the stream. I don't know why.
It looked normal.
I think Ariel
Ariel's
everything going.
You were actually watching while we were live. We had you had every opportunity.
We had an editor, and the editor said it was fine. If you have your problem with it, point your yeah.
Hey. To be fair,
no.
You said check the audio on the stream.
You still looked at it with your
right.
Like if it showed my dick, you still wouldn't have said anything. Whoa. If there was just like dick cam, they'd be like, well, that's not an audio problem, so I probably shouldn't say anything about it. I guess.
Yeah, that means they probably wanted it. They probably they wanted to show that. Yeah. So whatever. The last stream just looks a little weird. Shame that was probably the biggest chunk of Silent Hill.
Well, it wasn't just Silent Hill that stream. It was some other stuff.
It was Ninja Gaiden 2.
Ninja Gaiden
2. Black.
Times 2.
I don't know. Kenji wanted to play it again before. All right, we got to talk about Silent Hill. I guess we'll start with you, Kenji?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with you. We'll just go this way.
Yeah, I'm not the most familiar with the Silent Hill franchise. I have like a passing familiarity with it.
Pyramid Head.
Yeah, red pyramid thing's pretty cool.
James Gunn.
Yeah, I hope James Gunn makes his Silent Hill movie that he wants.
What's his name in the game? Silent Hill 2 or what is that?
Sutherland,
2?
I think. Yeah, that's 2.
Sutherland. Okay, yeah.
But I am familiar with some the movies and stuff that have inspired Silent Hill. I'm familiar with Silent Hill-esque media, I guess, is a better as a more accurate depiction of my familiarity with the franchise. So I thought it was very interesting that for this game, since Silent Hill is typically
American,
Japanese trying to do Western horror.
Oh, I see.
This is Taiwanese trying to do Japanese horror.
Oh.
Which is very different.
What? I'm not going to lie. Oh, God, before I start, Taiwan is Southeast Asia, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, it's better China.
Fucking, okay. There was some Southeast Asia-esque vibes I felt in this game sometimes. I didn't really question it or I didn't think, but now that I'm hearing that a fucking Taiwanese team made this, it makes so much fucking sense.
Also, Kendry, we just lost our Chinese audience.
Good.
Did we want them?
I'll take the Hong Kongers.
Anyway,
that's it. That's my cutoff.
Yeah, the Hong Kongers. That sounds not flattering. Anyways, yes, continue. Taiwanese team.
Taiwanese team making
Japan horror.
Japan horror, and this is not a team I'm familiar with personally. I haven't played any of the previous things, but they have worked on other Konami projects before.
Okay. So, any other heavy hitters or no?
Let's do some fact checking.
I don't like
in
fact
real
checking,
time.
Kenji.
No, I'm just gonna pull up their fucking.
I don't like fact checking.
Let's just pull up their thing really quick.
I thought we were a podcast of truth, Angelo.
No, I like lying. I'm actually like super ripped and thin
Well,
with a 10-inch cock.
you heard that, audio listeners.
Yeah.
See, they've worked on.
I don't see nothing.
Ghost Fable.
What are these?
God, how do I go to their fucking?
Are those theirs? No.
No, I want that. They had a list. Like their Wikipedia page had a fucking list that they worked on.
Audience.
Audience, say
Calm down.
Resident Evil.
Speaking about Resident Evil,
DMC. Yeah, I know they did like a lot of ports and stuff.
The project includes Devil May Cry HD Collection, Marvel's Avengers. Whoa!
they made Mega Man Battle Network.
Resident Evil Origins Collection, Resident Evil Resistance, Resident Evil Reverse, and Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. The company developed the spin-off Silent Hill F.
Yeah.
So
is this recognized like officially as a spinoff?
That's how it's. I've seen people talk about it. I don't know what that means for this franchise.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna be completely honest.
Really connected. It's just like the loose thing of there is a Silent Hill in every video game. Even this.
Not even Silent Hill games. Just every video game there is a Silent Hill.
Do you ever watch the movies?
I watched the first one.
How was that?
It's okay. Yeah, it's not
I
amazing.
don't know. I
Yeah,
never
it's
watched
not. It's not.
anything, so-
It's good for a video game movie.
Okay.
Like it's not a good movie, but it's like if you're a fan of Silent Hill imagery, it's pretty good
So
for
you
that.
probably just enjoy
part.
it.
Yeah,
Right,
it's your member berry. It's like I clapped when I saw it. Like,
I
entertainment.
clapped.
Which is in vogue. So maybe the kids will love it. They'll see Red Pyramid thing, skin that person, and clap.
Whoa!
Um,
Can we get a nice Silent Hill?
No,
this
this
is a
one.
nice Silent Hill.
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
So yeah, this game was also strange for the fact that it's so combat oriented
Yeah.
for a horror game. Like in general, not just Silent Hill, but like
it's damn near Dark Souls.
so I was kind of curious how they were gonna handle that, and I wasn't the most impressed by that
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
I thought not just because like I didn't find the combat that interesting, like that complicated or whatever. It's just it doesn't fit the vibe for a horror game.
Yeah, I feel like horror sometimes they present the demon or the ghost as like a problem that you can't really fight back or whatever. Or like what I'm trying to say is every enemy that was on screen, no matter how scary, always had the one solution, which was fighting.
So I was
Which
talking
I think reduces the scary.
about this game with someone else, and I thought of a good comparison.
Okay.
The first enemy encounter in this game contrasted with the first enemy encounter of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Resident Evil 2 Remake,
Okay.
you do have enough bullets to like kill like a few zombies.
Yeah.
But that's like a gas station
Yeah.
full of zombies, and
Yeah.
you're desperate and you run away.
Yeah.
This one, you see an enemy and you just beat the shit out of it
Yeah,
with
not only-
very
the
little
game is, like,
immediate consequence.
The game is telling you how to do it, even.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess with combat, right? Because I think the first couple we had to run away.
Yeah,
from.
there was like the beginning running away, scripted,
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
scripted section.
But as soon as she
yeah,
picked up the pipe,
the pipe, yeah,
the
and then,
iconic
like,
pipe, it's just
bonk.
yeah.
I thought the writing was kind of interesting. Like, I'm familiar with some of the folklore. It's kind of
Okay.
like taking inspiration from. It's very kind of blatant with one of them, which is kind of
Yeah.
funny. And like the vibe, like I just like East Asian mysticism type, not mysticism, but like folklore, I guess.
I think mysticism is more apt for this situation.
And I mean like demonology and
That's
stuff
still
like that
that's
in general.
within the same realm.
Okay.
That term encompasses
Okay.
all of that as well. So
So yeah, I thought that was cool. Since I don't play that many games or many horror games with that, I haven't played that many East Asian horror games
yeah,
in
I
general.
can't think of a lot.
There's like one that I'm thinking about picking up. Maybe some other. That might be another podcast game.
What is it?
A Dread Out or whatever it's called.
Dread Out, like Judge Dredd.
Yeah,
Okay, never heard of it. You said East Asian.
there's like a couple of games. Yeah,
Okay.
things like
Indie or nah?
no.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Yeah, I
it's
haven't-
just you see it floating around horror game circles sometimes.
Here, but I
It
can't
was
say.
popular enough to have a remake.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to say, or you want to give a score?
I guess before we go to any further discussion, just in general, we should preface this that we did not beat the New Game Pluses.
Yeah, we did one.
Yeah, our stream, we wanted to pretty much only play on stream.
Yeah.
And that unfortunately just took too long for the amount of time we want to invest in this game for an episode. We are aware that all the story is incomplete.
Yeah.
On
we
base
did like
game.
a rudimentary sort of catch up.
Yeah.
In preparation for the discussion, but actual things seen is pretty much whatever we have on stream. Whatever was on stream is what we like actually went through.
So my placeholder, because I do intend on beating at least, I don't know about all the endings, but at least one more ending so I can get the true ending.
Okay.
So this is like my placeholder score of like a 7 because I like the writing enough, and I could potentially see it going up to an 8 of how it sticks to landing on that.
Okay. Okay. 7 is a good score. 7 is a very good score. I'll man, I'm always really wary about like starting like a more general discussion in these like little opening segments. But so that's why I kind of like just kind of skipping. But I'll say, so I didn't really enjoy it as much as you did. 7's a bit of a high score for me. I think I don't have a problem with like the setting, nor with the writing really. I have gripes, and I think I've mentioned on stream and a few times to these guys, but I think more, the dialogue is more what I have a problem with. The actual, like obviously narrative structure, I don't necessarily have a problem with, and I think it's okay. Combat, I think, was fun enough, which diminished what I thought I'd be playing Silent Hill for, which would be like horror, kind of scary. I am also aware that being in a room full with friends with,
and also trying to talk to an audience,
to an audience, and even though it's a dimmed room, we have a freaking just like
giant
a studio
spotlight,
on us. So like the vibes aren't the ideal to be scary. But even then, I don't really see myself being scared by this game if I were playing by myself, because combat's just too effective. So I don't know what they were going for. I don't know if they wanted like a more balanced vibe, or if they did want to go for like they wanted to scare people but also have that combat. But
I personally think I have no evidence to back this up.
Okay.
Just what I think it might have happened. I think they're just not expecting people to be as good at the combat.
Yeah, probably that could be the case. I don't know if it is, but yeah. So, but I just don't know what their goal was, right? Like, I don't know if they wanted it to be like a super scary game, or they wanted people to have fun with the combat. The combat's like fine enough. I don't think it's boring. No, sorry. I do kind of think it is a little boring, but I think it's meaty enough that
it feels good.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's what I want from a Silent Hill game or a horror game.
Yeah. But it's fun. Like, I'm not really judging it based off like, oh, this shouldn't be like a Silent, because I've never played a Silent Hill game. This is my first Silent Hill experience. And yeah, I think that's I don't hate the game. I didn't really enjoy it. I think 7's a bit too high. I think 5 is maybe a little low, but man, I'll stick to 5.
Is 5 a negative score or a neutral score?
5
on
is
your
a neutral
scale?
score.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been a neutral score on my shit. Yeah, Ariel, let's go to you, buddy.
Would that change if you actually experience the other? Okay.
No.
I think I lean more towards Kenji in general opinion, but I probably lean more towards you in actual score. I was like, yeah. Also, don't really know. I like the concept of Silent Hill, of like just the general, like premise of Silent Hill. It just was, a guy or person.
So here we go again
Oh,
with the
boy.
biases. Like it's almost like you didn't play the game, Mario.
If he was playing as
All of a
Shu, he
sudden-
would have
yeah.
loved this fucking
Would have
game.
loved Shu, the fucking fox guy.
Then
He
it
just
would
wants
have
to,
been
Hanoka's dad.
would've
Mario
been
would have loved to play Hanoka's dad.
if it was true, then he would have been a gay marriage in 1960.
Fucking yeah. So Ariel hates women because he
A
has the powers of God.
person, my fault, being kind of banished to essentially like purgatory hell, and then he gotta fight through their own hang-ups through this thing.
Purgatory. Perjury is what you commit.
Did I say perjury?
You said perjury.
Roll the tapes.
Okay,
I don't believe you.
chat. Send the clip.
Yeah, I like the overall concept. I am familiar with some of the games. I never played them because again, I'm a scaredy little baby. But I've seen some Let's Plays. I went wiki diving a couple of times. I generally do like the overall how they present their story, and also I will say I liked it this game too, with the presentation of the story. I think the story overall, I'd say I like generally. The monster designs were really cool. What they represent, what the Silent Hill or how do you say it, Kenji?
Ebisu Gooka or something.
Ebisu
Why is he
Ugoka.
looking at me?
Yeah,
I'm Peruvian.
The town was cool. I didn't really like the spirit world all too much. Like just generally
Yeah,
like
I
this.
didn't.
Both
I think it just
playing through
lasted
it and,
too long. The
Yeah.
sections.
I think I just have a negative association. Just like it was like least favorite part of the game, but like overall thing, I think I generally like though like all those aspects of this game. I don't like the gameplay all too much. I think like it's an action game, and that's like more up my alley. I think I don't know if I would say I would like it less if the combat was like worse, and more so worse as in like you are.
What are you
worse
doing
at-
in like older Silent Hill? Do you guys know? Like, what
I think you hit and shoot things.
So
like
there is melee.
conceptually, it is the same, but it is
your
execute. Like
character-
control scheme is very different.
Yeah, control schemes are your character is overall less powerful in terms of like dealing.
It is more like Resident Evil, where you're conserving resources.
Oh, okay.
But they're still like they can be combat heavy games if you choose
Yeah.
to play that way.
Yeah, but just overall like you were saying for a horror game, like the overall power of base Hinako is
She was training.
she was very strong, and
She was in the hyperbolic time chamber.
I don't know. I feel like, again, I don't know if like it was like closer to the older Silent Hills where your character was just like worse at dealing with the situation. Then it would be better. But at least for this game, it didn't really, the combat like was fine. Like it felt fine. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Just on a like it was very superficial for me. It was like do your counter attack, do your focus attack, hit R1 whole bunch. They're dead. It's like it's very.
But the hit stop.
It's up. I think it felt nice.
That's like the weird part. I don't know if I ever want like a horror game. It's like, man, killing the thing really felt nice, and
kinda
that's the
like-
only thing I
no,
want to do.
I like it. I like
It's
it.
a very weird way to describe.
It's like
your,
probably
your
my
horror.
my favorite part of this game.
I think I'm gonna say an opinion. They should have leaned more into the combat. They should-
I actually think I'm starting to like the sort of like diametrically opposed like tonal contrast of this girl is like, narratively she's like scared and
She's
broken
fighting for her life.
and yeah, she's just tired, but like gameplay wise she's like
Yeah,
fucking dots. I didn't like it, dude.
I think there's
it's
a
so
way
funny. It's
you
so
can.
ridiculous.
There is a way you can make that work in a surreal way, but it didn't come across as.
No, here's
as
the
that.
thing. I don't want that to be their intention. I don't want that to be like. I just want it to be, like a thing that the audience perceives. Because obviously, when you're a creator, it's like you don't anticipate how your audience is going to perceive the thing that you put out. So I just think it's fucking funny because that like someone did not intend this, but everyone is just like, yeah, this Hinako chick is fucking Goku. She's like the Goku of the Silent Hill universe.
It is like just GIF of her like teleporting behind the doll.
It's
like,
just wacky.
Anyways, yeah. Like this game, honestly, this game's like an action game with a horror coat of paint. Really,
It's the Resi 4 of Silent Hill games.
yeah. But even then, I think
Maybe just like Resi 4, this will ruin the franchise forever.
Oh, and then we're gonna get like the Resi 5 and Resi 6.
Oh my god, Silent Hill 6.
Okay, all right, look, all right. Silent Hill has been pretty bad. So I would say Silent Hill's been bad for longer. It's been good, much like Resi. Although
like
Resi has
Alien.
kind of been on a redemption arc.
It's good. It's going up.
But
man.
if we haven't
Resident
hit
Evil's back.
the Silent Hill 5 and 6, I am scared to see what I'd be scared in real life to see what that entails.
That's the true horror.
That's the
content.
true horror.
That's gonna be an existential nightmare for me.
Yeah, but as I was saying, action game. I
just imagine, like we're watching like Game Wars, Jeff Keighley, and we're like restreaming it or whatever, and then he like looks deadpan in the camera, like this is for Kenji. Oh, sorry, it's a good thing we're not streaming.
Yeah,
but I'm just like, that's the level of like horror I want for you, Kenji. He's just get addressed by Jeff Keighley, just like
Genius Kojumbo does it again.
like, Kenji,
Every copy is personalized.
Kenji, this is for you.
Yeah, Kenji last name from Hype Cancel, who lives in a dress.
This is Resident Evil 5, but Silent Hill.
Yeah,
I would feel obligated to give it a 10. I don't even no, like I can't, like I don't know.
Because
It's such a personal. It's such a personal
Jeff
attack.
Keighley is
That's
gonna come to
thing,
your
yeah.
house.
I don't think this has ever been done in a
That's true.
in a video game before.
That's true.
Yeah, but action game. I prefer Resi. Honestly, I think
Shooting's funner.
yeah, shooting's funner. Action game. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't really that fun as an action game, and because of that,
I had fun.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. I don't think, like Angelo, I don't think the new game pluses would up that score. Not because I wouldn't enjoy the game more. I just wouldn't enjoy playing the game more.
I'd say so for the little experience I've had with the New Game Plus, I'm only like in the maybe first couple hours of New Game Plus.
Okay.
At least off the bat, even with all of our upgrades, the combat is not as reliable because you're
You
not
did go like you went for the higher difficulty.
Yeah.
Now you can start it on the same difficulty.
Yeah, you
right?
can. Yeah.
So I do wonder, like, because that's not a thing. Like New Game Plus didn't make that change. It was you.
It was me.
changing
Yeah,
to-
it gives you unlock
Yeah.
that new difficulty.
Yeah.
So that's a New Game Plus only difficulty.
Yeah.
And I guess it's designed around like you just getting upgrades and stuff.
And I'd say even with all the upgrades, it's not as reliable because they don't give you as many weapons in toolkits. So like, I might be fucked on the next section because I only have a bat that's like 2 hits away
Yeah.
from breaking, and that is more. It still has a framing problem because it doesn't really indicate that's kind of how the game's supposed to be when in the first encounter. So I thought it was gonna be more of the same. But now that I'm an hour into it and I have no resources, oh no, this is actually like a survival horror game now.
Yeah. So
This should have been like that before.
It only took a whole playthrough. to do
Yeah.
that.
Now, what does that say though? Because it in order for you to enjoy it, like it would. I feel like they spent quite a bit of time sort of crafting their combat
Like
system.
as like a power fantasy.
I don't
really.
think
Yeah, so I'm just like what is it like? It would have to be taken away for
the
you
combat should not be
enjoy it.
a thing I can rely on to solve every problem.
I mean, I do agree with that in terms of like a horror, like a survival horror
Yeah.
game. I do agree, but yeah. So
When we were playing this action game until like for this past 15 hours.
so then obviously we make the joke that like on hard, it's an action game. It's less of an action game In
I'd say it is. I guess it still is an action game, but you have to be more strategic
just
about
resource intensive.
about the fights that you pick.
A survival action.
Yeah,
Survival
I guess
action.
it's like Resi. It's closer to a Resi 4, I guess, in that aspect. Or like you could, in theory, there probably is a, because I've seen other people have just still blasted through every enemy. But like you're gonna have to be a little bit more crafty about it, and like actually like your build actually matters now.
Okay.
Because you can't, since things, you don't have as many resources, you might want to pick the things that make them last longer or do more damage, so you have to use them less.
Yeah, that doesn't sound particularly appealing. Like, I don't think, at least to me.
And I do like the new story bits, like how it's presented.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that would, that's really drawing me or tempting me.
And that is still the main thing that is making me interested. If it was just the gameplay changes, I don't think I would care at all.
Oh shit, what is going on?
There's like new areas you can go to. Like so, like they still existed on the map, but they're just like some of the inaccessible houses. Like the doors were locked.
Oh, okay.
You can go
so
in.
those areas are.
Those areas are now just unlocked.
Are they like just important though?
They're important for side story reasons. I think
like side objectives. And certain things become more available, or like certain things just become available.
I think you could just get the same ending as the base one if you didn't interact with the new areas.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Because
and it's like apparent, right? Like.
At least for me, because I'm the type of person who would just like keep circling around the map until I have interacted with very interactable. Okay. Like if you just took the straightforward path, the first area, the first optional area, you would have missed. You would have just walked past.
I see. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of. I guess it's hard to be like, oh, what else is new? Because you are just at the beginning still, right?
And I looked up I looked to our stream in the first puzzle. Mm-hmm. So we played the hardest puzzle difficulty.
Right? We did, yeah.
We did. So those are the same.
Okay.
I also looked into what changes on the puzzle difficulties.
Okay.
They are just straight up different answers.
Okay.
And the menu, the UI is different. There would be like text elements that are highlighted to emphasize what part of the thing is the important thing you need to pay attention to. And then like some of them will have pictures that will give you a hint about where to put the things. So we were actually playing it like it was an old PC adventure game where you just click on the things until something happens.
Yeah.
Which is I actually not for stream
for
stream purposes, but like on my own time, I actually do like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. If we weren't so like constrained by time,
yeah,
I would look at it a little more fondly. Because like they weren't particularly difficult.
Yeah, it's just we had trouble paying attention or interpreting the wording,
which I think
or the importance of the wording.
Yeah, which I think is the puzzle part, right?
Yeah, that is the actual. Yeah, not doing the thing is the easy part.
Yeah. So I think it would have been not as fun. I think you're right that it would have been kind of just dumb if things were just highlighted for us. Like this is the important bit. And
make sure that your puzzle or your piece is a square.
I also I was pointed out in one, it might have been an IGN article or something, when I was looking to the puzzle changes. They're like, oh yeah, one of them you just have to know a piece of outside information.
Being like
the kudzu. You have to know what a kudzu is.
Yeah. That's what we were just guessing on that one, right?
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
The leaf thing.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense because there's kudzu tea.
Yeah, we just had to know what that looked like. Then there was no, since they don't present that to you or the leaf itself beforehand. You just have to know. So I guess that's a cultural thing. Maybe in Japan, that's more you would just know what that is.
I guess there's the other aspect where you had to know what SOS.
But I think that's a more general. That's a more universal.
Yeah, I think that's like it's like a crossword puzzle. Like 3-letter word for help is essentially. I think that's what I Googled, literally. I literally like 3-letter word for help. And I think the Google AI was like, actually thought I was doing a crossword puzzle or something. It was kind of funny. SOS, please. Anyway.
Help me.
Diggity. Sick cult reference for you suicide cult fans. If you're still alive and you fucked up.
I didn't.
We didn't go to the Japan cult heaven. Well, you're here with us, unfortunately.
Do you guys?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I just
Gameplay. I don't know.
see. Again, I like it. I don't know. I think it's just because I do get the whole like, it doesn't feel like a horror game. But then I'm not like the biggest fiend for a horror game. So if a horror game I'm playing turns out not to be a horror game, I'm not particularly upset.
That's not my problem, like necessarily. Like if this is just an action, like a spooky themed action game, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But like all
I think it's the fact that
the
it's
writing
Silent
and
Hill
everything
or-
is like not reflecting that.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like Resi 4, like Leon is still a cool guy, and
Yeah.
like it's not absurd for him to, even though like if you look at it from
He's-
an outside perspective, it
yeah.
isn't. But like
Both narrative and gameplay, he's hyper competent.
Yeah.
He's a hyper competent person.
Yeah. I think it does it like a little bit for the spirit sections. I think because like the spirit Hanako is supposed to represent her accepting her the societal, like giving into the societal pressure of becoming a bride and accepting the change that comes with it, right? And like I think it was kind of neat in those, like you felt stronger than base Hinako or like
Yeah.
normal Hinako, and like the more you just mindlessly accepted those changes, the stronger she did get, right? I think that can have like some like that can go in the story, but like it didn't, like she's like base Hinako is still strong though.
Yeah, I think that's kind of lost when the capabilities are. I mean, obviously, one gets Devil Trigger and one doesn't, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel like it didn't feel contrasting. It felt like
It felt like
just-
like a step up, right? Instead of a
or
huge
just
difference.
yeah. It just felt like I chalked it up to the game putting us in a more enemy heavy area. And so instead of the typical like finding weapons, they just give you weapons, is what I took from it. Not necessarily, this sort of narrative cohesion between her being stronger and what it's supposed to symbolize or whatever.
And I did read some plot things from New Game Plus, is that like Hinako might be like chosen by divinity to do something.
No, I think that's pretty
So
explicitly
so like
stated.
maybe like she's just guaranteed to succeed at any like challenge, whatever, for the thing to come true. So like I don't, maybe you could justify why she's so fucking strong against these. I was like, oh okay, she has
God hacks.
she has God protection powers.
She's the chosen one.
But that's not really, I don't know, like the visual is very, doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it is. It's weird when
There should be more.
when you take down like 10 monsters and
Yeah.
and then the cutscene plays and she's like so scared. It's like, we just wiped out all the monsters, girl. You don't have to be scared. Or she's like, yeah, I don't know. I get it. There's a total, or not even total. It's just misrepresenting
You're
reality
in,
in order to tell the story.
Ludo,
Like what I-
narrative dissonance.
Yeah, like what I would say sometimes, like
Can
you're-
I ask you to give me the dictionary definition of that, rather than just saying the words and knowing that it pertains to a certain idea?
I just wanted to say it.
I'm just like, that's why I don't ever really use Ludo narrative dissonance, because I understand the concept, but I couldn't tell someone the definition of it. So that's why I don't personally just put out words that I just don't know
I just like saying it. Leave me alone.
like I in layman's terms, the way I describe the same feeling
yeah.
is you have cutscene land and gameplay land.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where Hinako it's cutscene land Hinako might as well be a different person from gameplay land Hinako, which is very funny considering there's two of her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're not those two.
Yeah, because I would still say there's like 4 even. There's gameplay base Hinako and gameplay
Devil Trigger.
Devil Trigger Hinako. Like it's just there's 4 versions. And, yeah. I think that like the things I like about this game, I think kind of hurt hurt its standing as a Silent Hill game. But as someone who is
or your idea of a Silent Hill game, I guess, since you don't.
sure, but I
Play
think
those.
I'm also talking about I guess how other like Silent Hill fans would think of, like look at it, right? Because it doesn't hurt my like it's Silent Hill, like it doesn't have to earn its Silent Hillness for me. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't play Silent Hill. I have no idea. So yeah, it doesn't. For me, the things I like about it, I am aware that it might to Silent Hill fans it might lessen its Silent Hillness. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But to me, it's still fine. And I also recognize that it could potentially hurt it, or like in the eyes of someone else, it could potentially hurt
Sort
it.
of like it. Yeah, I agree with that somewhat, but also I'm more open-minded when it comes to franchises start trying new things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I know Ariel likes his Pokemans and his Monster Hunters, which are basically the
Ariel
same
doesn't
game.
like his Pokemans.
Okay, he
Ariel's
likes
always
his-
complaining every year.
He likes his.
I like
Mon-
this one.
Ariel
Oh
likes
no,
this one.
no!
Ariel likes this one.
He likes his Monster Hunters, which is more or less the same thing every year.
Pretty much.
5 days. That's 525,600 minutes. 365 days.
The fourth installer has just decided to join us. What did?
366 days. That's 5
Is that Gemini or is that
This is Gemini.
the fourth installer?
A standard year has
Oh, because I said every year. Okay, that's fucking.
525,600 minutes.
We just got copyright strike, Angela.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did that?
I don't
How,
fucking
what did we say
I
that
don't
made
fucking
Gemini
know.
think we were at like how long is a year?
But yeah, Ariel likes his annual
Yeah,
franchise
his-
swap.
his-
I like
his-
mine.
Monster Hunter.
I mean, I am not. I'm also not immune to that. I play the
Yeah.
Call of Duties.
Oh god. I don't play a yearly thing.
Instead, you play work. You literally just play the same game.
I
all
do.
the time, which
Yeah.
I'd say it's more admirable.
Yeah, I just play the same thing over and over again.
Um,
Yeah, what was it? What
But, like-
what are you getting at?
and I think there's like a death spiral that happens when you just make the same franchise over and over.
Oh,
Because like
okay.
like all we do now, whenever like a new thing that we like that we play a lot of forever, is all we do is complain. I think it's perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
But all we do is complain because
Yeah.
it's like you're comparing it to the other thing that you like because you
Yeah.
already know you like the other thing,
Yeah.
and you're not really earnestly giving the new one a fair shot as its own thing. So yeah, I like when franchises kind of branch out or try to reinvent themselves. Like I get the feeling that like if your thing's being replaced, like your favorite things are like
Yeah.
I got that with Yakuza when it turned into the RPG franchise.
You will not replace-
Although that ended up working out since they just like, oh yeah, we have more than one team. We could just make multiple games and just even though it's not Yakuza, we could just make the same genre of game.
It's not the numbered ones.
I don't
Benji.
give a shit.
It's not the numbered
Oh
ones. They
no.
Well, same franchise, different genres, right?
Yeah.
Is it- yeah.
Well, no, they're also making new franchises to replace the old genre of
Oh,
game. Yeah.
it's still a Yakuza game.
No,
right?
there's like they're making a new thing. They're making a new
okay.
thing that's just gonna replace that style of Yakuza.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine by me. Like as long as it's good.
okay.
It's like okay, it's essentially this thing I like, but it's different.
It's just called different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think franchises, if they're willing to be more experimental, they don't have to go through all these hoops in order to just make the same thing again and then make a different thing.
But Kenji, my Monster Hunters need to have a Jaggy, and he's had the Sword and Shield.
Monster Hunter Stories is very successful. That also has both of those things, Ariel.
Oh my god!
It's almost like you could do more than one thing.
I can appreciate when franchises deviate and try to reinvent themselves, but I think like just gut reaction on things and yeah, I just don't like change.
And also,
I want more of the same but better.
Also importantly, like this is framed as a spin-off. And if you wanted your mainline one, you just had the Silent Hill 2 remake. And they already announced Silent Hill 1 remake. So it's like if you wanted conventional Silent Hill,
you have it.
you're guaranteed. You already had it, like you just had it, and you're
And you're
guaranteed
getting
another one.
Gotcha. That
It's
makes
like
sense.
my same thing with like MGS Delta, where I'm like I kind of wish they were more aggressive with the changes because we just had the safest thing you could have done, which was re-release the game.
Yeah.
But, oh boy, Kenji.
I'm okay with that.
Metal
I
Gear
still
Solid
enjoyed
4.
it. It's still
Yeah.
probably my game of the year, but
Metal Gear Solid 4.
They
It's now
coulda-
dating
Wait,
sim.
it is actually. Not
I don't
different
know.
too?
Not what?
Death Stranding 2?
I don't know because like I like Death Stranding 2 a lot, but I don't know, like again, like Delta is just something I'm familiar with.
Okay.
Like that's like because like MGS3 is like my favorite game ever.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite game ever, but again.
Yeah.
It's remake
Okay,
slot.
Like
Yeah,
it's like they pick the particular.
We got him, baby.
They pick the particular
Remakes!
game,
Like the one game in
the one
existence.
game that would have done it.
Yeah. It's cool.
I'm not even. I mean, I like Resi 4, the Resi remakes in general.
Yeah.
Not 3. That one was kind of doo doo.
Yeah, I didn't even finish that. I didn't finish 4 either.
I like video games.
I don't know. You always complain whenever we do this podcast. I think we're gonna be a book club. Like, you know how there's supposed to be a book club for games? I think we're just gonna be a book club.
I can't
I'm
read.
okay.
Book club for
I can't
books.
read.
All right, time to go through the entire Ring franchise, guys. This is how I get you. This is my year-long plan.
Oh, congratulations!
Bleeding $50 million just to get us to read Ring.
Yes.
How much is the collection? How many books are there?
I just want you to read the first 3 because that's like the initial
main
story that
story?
he wanted to make,
Oh, okay.
and then everything else is either supplemental or like written way after the fact.
Okay.
All right, we're reading Pun Pun.
Do you think Ring Lady or okay? So what if like Silent Hill and like the Ring virus existed in the same world? Like, what happens? How do they interact with each other?
Like, I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
No, like I don't know. Like, what do you mean they interact? Like, how does a virus interact with a place?
Well, of
Like, that's the part I'm getting
being
confused.
affected by paranormal thing, like because I don't know. Like,
I
what does
think
the
that
virus
would
do?
blend very well. Oh,
That was the
fell.
tissue. It was the tissue.
Oh, okay.
Tissue box.
The second
Our audio fader.
Yeah, our audio-
the ring
everything.
virus is attacking us now.
Oh no. Yeah, that's. I was like,
I would say honestly, that would be a very good fit.
really.
If
Okay.
they made like a Ring adaptation Silent Hill game, I would fuck with that super hard because
Okay.
like on a surface level, it would be like this is like a Silent Hill, but
Yeah.
then the deeper you get, oh, this is actually a Resident Evil,
Oh, okay.
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
would be fucking cool actually.
So would you like the fact that it would just turn into like Resident Evil always just turns into a straight up action game?
I don't know if it'd do that, but like I mean the last similar games have done that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I like when they flip it. I think Resident Evil really is like my favorite like formula for this kind of stuff.
I think it is the safest way you can
Yeah.
approach it, at least for that type of horror game. Because like there's like that whole other genre of just runaway horror game.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we don't really interact with much.
I don't.
Yeah,
Like
that's not.
your amnesias.
Yeah, I prefer fighting back type of horror,
get
or
scared.
survival horror or stuff like that. I just want something to do instead of just running and hiding.
Yeah.
It's just that's not fun.
I think that could be fun, like running high, but not for that long. Like I don't.
Yeah.
They never keep my interest for that long. Like
Yeah.
like Alien Isolation would be an incredible game if I only had to play it for 4 hours.
I see.
Like if it was just the DLC, the
Uh-huh.
prequel DLC, that would be an amazing game. The however the 20+ hour experience, I'm like, no, I'm good
Mackenzie,
actually.
You have
I
to
want
run
games-
and hide while doing puzzles.
I want games
That's fine.
to be shorter.
Just be short.
No, but
Look
what is it?
worse.
20 hours of that.
They have to be some pretty good puzzles.
Why do you insist
On breaking my things. I try to help us with this podcast. I supplement us with equipment. You just like, no, fuck you. I hate everything.
Yeah, none of us can afford any of these replacements.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right.
neither of us can.
Well, I can afford the mic replacement.
Yeah, okay.
I could duct tape
so break the mic. Don't touch anything else.
if I broke the Behringer, I could just duct tape two of.
No.
Also, why do you have to act like a mice or like a mouse?
It's the
Like this is like reminiscent of like mouse or like when a mouse gets to a bag and they just start eating through the wrapper.
It's the visual
And
bit
this
for
is-
the
this is
visual
what-
viewers.
What's
What's
the bit?
Yeah, what's the bit?
It's I've just been tearing this up throughout the whole.
Arnold's favorite animal is a mouse, by the way.
It's a rat, actually.
Oh, like that rat fox dude.
Yeah.
I still don't like him.
I don't think
he was.
I don't think you're supposed to like.
I think he's.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
like
no, you're supposed to like him in one of the
from
endings.
like so he was probably more benevolent than I was reading into it, but No, he's still a fuck dude. He's still a fuck boy,
Yeah,
and
I
he
would-
still needs to. I still don't like him. I don't like anybody in this game. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I would
honest.
say.
I almost don't. I almost don't like Hinako.
I don't like anybody in this game. I feel like, but like in a good way, I guess.
Like the way you're not supposed to. No, I don't know. I was going to say like an Always Sunny thing. But I feel
No.
like you could like those
I mean,
guys.
like I actually don't like any of these people.
So like, what is that? How do you do that in a good way?
I'm still engaged in my not liking.
Oh,
of this
okay,
thing. Like
yes.
it's like when something bad happens to a horrible person.
You just want to
But
watch?
yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not getting anything like enjoyment. I'm just like, this is so fucked up. I just have to keep looking at it because like I don't know.
And
Like,
it's a good thing that these are bad, or like you don't like these people.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not happy that this is happening to them or anything, but I'm just like, this is fucked
least
up
it's-
in a way that's keeping me
yeah.
engaged at least.
Okay, I can see it.
Like I like a lot of horror media. I like just like everyone's just a fucking horrible person. Like there's no good guy or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm less thinking about it as like good or bad guys. I just think that they're annoying.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get that feeling.
I I don't really care if there's no good guys or anything. I just think I think this is where like my gripes with writing,
Like,
like
yeah,
dialogue
just how
writing
the written.
they just annoy me. I just need them to calm down and take pills.
No, that's the bad thing.
You gotta
that's
take your normal
happening.
pills.
You gotta take everybody. No, it's just because she's the only one taking them. I forget everybody needs to take them.
No, that's what caused her psychosis when
Yeah,
she killed
for
like
her,
two people.
but like everybody else can take it, and we can all just.
Then everyone's gonna get
Chill.
psycho. There's like everyone's gonna be in their own Silent Hill.
You don't think they went there after what happened in this game?
No. The pills thing, I think, it's like for this first ending, it's kind of silly.
It's very
it's like,
blatant.
it's a cop out. I feel.
It's very blatant. It's a little absurd.
It's
I
like-
guess if they was that a missable thing,
What?
the
notes
about the
yes,
pills.
we
Oh,
could've- we could- if
yeah,
we were
I think
just
so,
ignored
yeah.
That's
everything.
probably their fail safe for that. Like you just didn't read or missed
Yeah.
it somehow.
Yeah.
I guess
I think it's like
it's
for
very
the-
heavy-handed.
Yeah, for the base story, it's like definitely the weakest aspect for me.
Knowing that you don't take the pills to get any of the other endings, I do like the framing. I don't know if this was intentional or a byproduct of how the inventory section or the inventory system works.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like what happens on New Game Plus. You pick up the pills and you get them a lot still.
Okay.
The pill compared to the other healing items, at least
Yeah.
at the beginning. And you can take them. You know how you can remove things from inventory. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't. You can't donate them, so like I'm just gonna get rid of them from my inventory. I'm just gonna unequip.
Yeah.
And even if it's in my inventory unequipped, the next time I pick up a pill, gets reassigned to the next empty slot.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
nifty.
oh, it's almost like the game is like trying to make me take the pill. Like I don't know if that was the idea, like
Yeah.
because that's just how the inventory system works for everything,
Yeah.
presumably. So I don't know if that was intended, but I think that's very thematically that works very well.
Yeah. If that was intended, then yeah, that interesting bit.
But would be one of the only good things to come out of the inventory system. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
the inventory system.
Probably the worst part of actually. The
Yeah,
game.
that is my least favorite part of the game. It is not interesting. It is just annoying.
Yeah.
Like not the fact that we have to do inventory management in our horror game, right? That's not what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
inventory Tetris and Resi, but
It-
The
fact-
thing is with that, it's like you kind of have to, like you're fighting against sort of lack of resources and sort of kind of rationing things out.
Yeah.
What we were encountering is that we were being given too
we're
much.
overwhelmed with resources.
Yeah, we had too much, and it was it. There was a frustration whenever we just had to like maybe leave something or backtrack to like enshrine something and pick it up, and
Yeah.
it wasn't
I have-
affecting combat. I feel like it was affecting the points when we were like, oh my god, we have to pick something up.
I have this same problem in all of the recent Team Ninja open world games, or like not
Ninja
Gaiden games.
yeah like
Neo and
Runner?
Wukong and Wulong,
yeah.
and Rise of the Ronin.
yeah.
It's just like every 5 minutes, you're just like you're picking up thing. It's like, oh shit's full. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, can I like, oh, okay. Well, nearest thing to get rid of it and gain something is 10 minutes that way.
Yeah.
Or you get rid of something right now. And I was like, I have to do all these like mental math to
Yeah.
like prioritize. I don't know. Or what type of sword is that?
Yeah, that's. I think that's just ARPGs.
Yeah, I hate the
very
RPG part of the ARPG.
Looting is just always just gonna be a thing, but like that's a. I wouldn't have a problem. Like, I don't have a problem with it in that context because I feel like
No, I
just,
still have a problem with that context.
that's just. I mean, I get frustrated for sure, and I understand why that would put people off. It's just like for this game, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just the
when there's
fact-
not that much else going on gameplay wise, you
Yeah.
pay attention to it more.
Yeah, and
And also, like, not being able to use an item as you pick it up is the most
is-
annoying
yeah, 'cause,
fucking
like-
thing.
Yeah, because okay, I'm
That would have negated at least half of the
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
frustration.
like we're
Yeah,
half
I
health or
agree.
we need sanity. We pick up like an item. It's like, oh, why not just use it? And then I'd be just keep going.
my best guess is maybe they understood that the resource problem was too much, so we're just gonna force you to make a choice.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
not an interesting choice.
Yeah.
At least on this difficulty where we're just given so much shit. Maybe
Yeah.
like I could see in a more difficult version, like these are two of the things that you both desperately need, and you have to make a choice between those two.
Yeah, and it definitely felt a little bit. Obviously, just our nature of like we were all. I feel like we're all kind of hoarders a little bit.
Yeah.
So we anticipate needing certain things, and then obviously we get frustrated if
Like,
can't
we
pick something
never
up.
use the
and then
fucking
we just
Inari.
don't- we used it once.
Once we used one of three. Or
Yeah, one of
four.
3 that we got throughout the entire thing.
We didn't use DT at the end.
Which, by the way,
Oh, we didn't know.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen with the Inari. It
Yeah,
just always
that's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, that's always the case. It's more of a comfort thing,
Yeah, it's like you,
It's a comfort item. It's a blankie, just to
Yeah.
make sure that you have it. You have a good heal in your inventory.
even then, like I felt like the saving is pretty generous this game, right? Like it auto saves pretty frequently. There's a good amount of shrines.
Yeah.
There's not really
Checkpoints are good too.
Yeah, checkpoints. Like there isn't. I would say there isn't really a real risk of losing an awful amount of progress. Like what, 5 minutes at most. I feel like being pressured into using more items to stay alive would probably be better if there was like less saving involved in some way.
If it was more punishing. in that regard.
Because
Yeah.
like you like, oh, I don't want to do the last 20 minutes. I'm gonna use the Narasushi maybe at a less optimal time. And I would say there were times when we just didn't have.
Again,
like,
I don't
healing
know
items.
if that's the feeling that I would want to have from Ari. Because you were thinking about I need to optimize my playstyle rather than I don't want to fucking die because I'm scared of the thing.
Well, yeah. 'cause
That's like
no,
again, it's like there's like just there's just like that same weird like dissonance between like what it's showing you
Yeah.
and what's supposed to be happening. It just keeps cropping. It's just like prevalent in every system of this game.
Yeah, I think that might be, at least for me, just a byproduct of the fact that we just play video games like all day, every day for like 27 years.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna optimize, that's just how I view video games in all genres. Like, if I play a horror game, I'm gonna be like, okay, like, 1 heavy attack, 2 light attacks will get rid of all monsters, or if like a heavier monster is here or whatever. Like, it's just, you just optimize the shit out of it, which is,
They're saying we ruined this game for you.
I think so. Like, yeah, I think it's, like I don't know why I do get some Silent Hill community posts on Twitter, just like on my algorithm sometimes, and it is a good amount of people who like the game, and they feel like they're kind of scared about it. But like, again, I think we're just
This game,
gamers TM where we play too many.
at least like according like to game publications, like this is
Yeah.
like universally praised.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I didn't actually know that was the game. I had no
It's
idea
like
what
it was
the
higher rated than the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
can
So
see
again, I
it.
think for like a normal audience or like the normal market, whatever, I think it's fine. Like I don't think.
You wouldn't make these complaints to just some
Yes.
guy looking to play a new
Yes.
horror game.
Yeah, and I think actually I get that a lot now. Like I'm starting to realize just talking to like normies. I
Yeah,
guess.
people who just don't play games as often as
As we do,
or as like their
yeah.
main hobby.
Yeah,
or,
Or
yeah.
just or aren't as really as good.
wow,
you know, it's
that's
just-
the way to insult these people.
No, I've seen someone like play video games like all the time, and they just
It
So,
does
like-
seem like for most people, like when you
Like
do
I
watch
see people who play Master Ninja on Ninja Gaiden and they got hit once. And I'm like, man, you should just fucking bleep this right now.
but I think for most people, like when they pick up a controller, it is like eerie how I mean not eerie, but it is,
I am worried for
fascinating.
Gen
No,
Alpha.
I am
They don't
honestly.
know-
I'm a
They don't
little
know how
worried.
to play Ninja
I'm a little
Gaiden
worried.
2 Master Ninja
I'm a little worried.
360
Okay?
version.
I'm a little worried. No, but it's fascinating that it just seems like they just hit buttons or what, like they're just hitting buttons and with no real intention. And
back
that's what I
in
felt
my
like.
day, we played the Super Nintendo system, and they treated us like garbage. Then we liked it.
Man, I was gonna bring. Oh, I was just continuing the like. Yeah, our complaints for this game is, I mean, really for everything, right? I think it's just our perspective is from a loser who just plays video games all day. And so we just have things to say that maybe other people have. Like, for instance, like Ghost of Yote, I had a dumb criticism that I think would have elicited more of a discussion amongst like you guys, but I was like talking to other people, and one of the complaints was like, not complaints, but like an observation was that there's this like mechanic where if you're on white flowers, you get like a speed boost or whatever on your horse, and I've realized in the first region that replaced the roads. So everything is just flowers. And it was like very odd because the roads are just white flowers everywhere. And it's like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like we could have talked about that if it was like a point of discussion for a game we were playing. And I brought it up to like everybody, to like other people, and they're like, oh, I didn't, whatever. I was like, oh, right. It doesn't matter.
I see the white flowers, and then
I get the thing, I get the speed boost, and I'm just
And
like,
I'm happy.
oh.
That's
yeah. And I'm like, where's the roads, guys? The roads are
you don't need roads. You just need a field of flowers.
yeah. Anyway,
I'm a real. I also wouldn't really.
I also
complain that
feel-
much.
I know, but that's like not necessarily for you guys, but like I guess it makes sense for me to bring it up to you guys, you know, versus
Now it's
like
something
a
we
normie.
might notice more
Yeah.
than someone else.
Like I'm okay with pointing it out to you guys because even if you didn't notice it
or
before,
would find it more interesting
Yeah.
than
yeah, the normies who are just like, why the fuck do you care about the roads? You know what I mean? Like it's that's the thing. We just care too much about video games. That's it. Or maybe a little bit to an unhealthy standard.
Yeah,
Well, that being said,
they should add jumping to this game.
no.
I have a feeling we should talk about story because we're an hour in, but
Yeah.
I think that we still have things to touch about, like gameplay wise. One of the things is I wanted to bring up was, do you think that we were diligent enough in finding Emmas, or do you think maybe we were like a little underpowered?
I found some more in the early areas of New Game Plus, but I think they're new ones because there's boxes that have a seal on them
I see.
that break when you walk close to them on New Game Plus. So I don't know.
I want to play New Game
So
Plus.
I don't know how many of them are ones we missed or only New Game Plus Emmas.
But like during us playing, did you guys feel like?
I felt we
I think-
explored a decent amount.
I felt like we explored these, but I also felt like we weren't getting as much as I think we probably should.
It felt like we weren't interacting with the upgrade system
Yeah.
as like too often.
Yeah, it was just like little bonuses here and there rather than like a build. And so when you say like, or that, I guess since it seems like you get more Emmas,
You get more Emmas, yeah.
in New Game
I was talking
Plus.
about the builds. I was talking about the charms.
Oh, gotcha. That makes more sense. The Omoris.
Because like the Emmas are just straight up upgrades, while the Omomoris were
Just
like side grades.
Yeah, and there's a lot more like flexibility. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes more sense. I forgot about the Omomoris.
That was also a mechanic we didn't get the upgrade for the slots.
Yeah,
only
like,
the one.
we got one.
Yeah, so we didn't.
75% through the game.
And then we just
So we didn't really want to fuck with the one that we know was good versus these ones that
Yeah.
don't sound as good on
we
paper.
just did focus attacks.
I still think we made the right choice though. Like,
Yeah.
I think the majority of our damage was focus attacks and then just kind of wailing and then making sure we have stamina to get away. That's really like the biggest thing and what we were doing. And it seemed we were fine. We did it on the hardest difficulty available to us at the time. So yeah, Emma's, Omamori's, what else? The weird lottery thing is that are you engaging with that more in New Game Plus? Because
Not yet, because I
need
want
more
the
faith,
I
right?
want the straight up upgrades first.
Yeah, okay.
Because since I have an Emma,
Sorry, pardon.
so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's something I would do later on. Maybe if they give me more slots,
Yeah.
I probably would.
Uh-huh.
Because I've heard there's some pretty good ones. Like there's like ones that decrease or increase durability of the stabby weapons, and then you get a damage increase if it's at a high durability. So you can do some pretty synergistic stuff.
That's
In
cool.
my horror game,
I like synergistic
I know I do
things
too.
in
It
video
like
games.
it tickles a part of my brain.
Okay, we'll have to talk about the story.
So Shu
I don't know what
was
they did. I don't speak
driving-
Japanese.
Relax. Let's start off with. Let's go through the endings at 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right.
First ending, obviously, we got it once.
Yeah.
That is the pills and the blah blah blah.
Yeah, just
and
take pills once.
nothing really gets answered.
Yeah, and then it
essentially.
ends with that massacre at
Yeah.
the wedding in the other place.
Yeah. And 2 is what? Like I read it,
So,
and it was.
It was Shu. I think 2 is
Shu is that's the bad ending, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so that one is like I think Shu is more or is like outed as like the bad guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the context. I don't know. Bro shows up with a bat, hits the guy with the
So
bat,
Shu
and
is
then-
giving the pills to Hinako so she doesn't marry the fox guy.
That was his plan.
Yeah, that's what I got too, but I don't understand
and
why
it's just
that
it's
would,
just leaning more into that.
why that would prevent her from doing that.
Yeah,
She
like,
would
I don't
think
know
that-
bro's plan.
I think the idea is that she would be undesirable or something as a drug addict.
I see.
guess.
Well, it seems like bro's like Fox dude still was fiending for it.
Yeah.
Oh my! This game's fucking Twilight, by the way.
Yeah.
There was a line where it was like every one of the endings was like one of the I think it was like the last one where like the actual big bad showed up. Where he was like every generation like a girl is like a spell is cast on the air so that he falls in love with a girl. Like that's just Twilight. And it's a high schooler too. A high schooler is
Okay, so if we were like teenage girls, this would be like our favorite game. Is what
Oh my
you're saying.
god.
what I'm saying is this is people like this because it's Twilight.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it's just Twilight. It's
Okay,
fucking
Twilight-
Fox dude is Edward. It's actually Edward.
Twilight has
Bella
been having
is Hinako.
a resurgence as of late.
Shu's fucking team member Jacob. He's fucking Jacob, dude.
Is that why he's shit?
I was Team Jacob. I'm not
so
gonna-
How
Team
dare
Jacob.
he imprinted on a baby?
Yes, so okay, listen. The whole Team Edward and Team Jacob thing happened before that.
I don't give a
Right?
shit.
Like I remember.
don't give a
Listen. I
There
never
are people
watched.
that are still Team Jacob.
I never watched a single Twilight film throughout. All right, when the first movie came out. And everybody was hyping it up like there was like Burger King meals and shit. Like I saw I have a vivid memory.
I have no memory of that.
Of a Team Jacob and Team Edward poster on a Burger King. We were gonna get Burger King, and that was like all. So it was just everywhere.
Look, you should not create a fandom behind a character before the story is done. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And so when it was between Edward and Jacob, I thought Jacob was fucking Shark Boy.
It was Shark Boy.
He was Shark Boy. He was
He
Taylor.
was more dependable, more reliable.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, Team Jacob. He seems cool. And then he imprinted on a baby.
Because like
What?
Edward was like being creepy stalkery in the
was.
beginning.
He was.
right. No, with the information at the time.
Yeah, it's just, you can't. We didn't have internet.
No one reads either. We only watch these movies.
Yeah. So yeah, this story is just Twilight. It's at least the setup. The setup is just Twilight. All right. So that was, we definitely skipped through a little bit. So
that was ending 2.
Yeah,
two is
Shu has his crash out.
Shu's crashing out because he's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he I think he
Tar-
crashes the
targeted
wedding, tries
drug
to stop them from marrying, and is like, no, I'm marrying this guy. And I think you play as the fox Hinako, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she plays into her role as or she's accepting her role as a bride for that one.
Three
is the marriage ending, or I think.
I thought that was you escaping with Shu.
Yeah, she you fight the
Oh no!
fox
Oh yeah,
guy.
yeah. You're right.
The
You're
fox
right.
guy
Yeah.
tries to
Yeah,
stop
like
it or
in that
whatever.
ending, it's more the fox guy is presented as more abusive throughout the whole.
Yeah.
Because he's a little bitch.
And it's he's the bad. Just then and there, it's where it's he's the bad guy, not these other ones. In this one, he's very bad, and Hinako shouldn't be with him. And Shu, same thing, crashes the wedding, but she chooses to elope with him as friends.
Eloping specifically requires marriage.
Yeah, they platonically run away with each other.
You can't elope if you just hang out.
They eloped, but for tax purposes.
I mean, that needs a marriage still.
No, I mean they don't actually have strong feelings when they're married.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
if they actually get married,
they
it's
eloped
fine.
for tax purposes.
If they genuinely did elope, fine, whatever. But Ariel's they eloped as friends. I'm I don't.
For legal purposes,
they ran away
I love
from the wedding, right? That's the ending 3, and then it's the fox guy.
Ending 4, QB from Naruto shows up, and
Naruto's all over them.
Yeah,
and does this stupid cheating bullshit that he does every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Ending 4 is actually the fox guy isn't abusive. He's actually a really nice dude.
No, I would still say he is abusive. He just has someone else pulling his strings, and he doesn't fucking realize it.
Presented as non-abusive in the story. Really chill dude.
Hell no.
He says
never.
He says to Hinako that we should.
No, I'm sorry. Listen, no.
I'm just saying it's how it is, bro.
No,
I'm just saying.
I just don't understand. As soon as someone's I love you so much, here's what I want you to do. I want you to cut off half your fucking face. That is immediately no.
They got a cool fox.
Cool
fox face.
No amount of presentation
you
or
got Batman vision,
fandom feelings about it changes the reality of the situation. No, bro.
I don't know.
The
Does
fuck
it
is wrong
still?
with you?
We're just stating the endings so I don't know if that's still those events still happen.
I think they do.
They do
Okay.
because Fox and Fox.
So that's okay.
She still
Then yeah,
shows
I
up.
agree with you. Yeah, that's still it's still weird. But the ending is presented as we should not get married. We should just be our own people for a couple years, and then if it happens that we see each other again, and it was meant to be, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. I agree with you. How the rest of the story is written, it feels not earned.
Yeah, that's the way I felt. Granted, again, we didn't play through these properly. We all just we looked up.
That's why I see people frame people who've played through all the endings. They frame that as the not the good ending, but the true ending.
True ending's fine.
That's I don't think there's. Maybe it is presented in a positive way. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I don't.
By the way, I don't have a problem. It's not a problem for me to be oh, he is. Not evil or whatever, or I think that it makes it a bad ending.
Yeah, if it is framed that the fox person is a genuinely good person, that would be a very strange choice to be.
I don't know. From what I watched, he wasn't framed as a good person. He was framed as someone who was being manipulated by.
So he's a victim in his own way, but
yes,
he's still.
He was still perpetuating
the thing.
abuse
to
Hinako. So. It is what it is. You could recognize that, Big Fox, Big Fox was bad. I wanted to make a
Big Boss.
yeah. But
Yeah, I like it was like their great.
I was
great
trying.
Fox.
I was like,
I was thinking to.
Hinako was punished Venom Fox.
Yeah, then
Oh,
like, and then Invisible by Dren starts playing.
That's not even I hate.
It's like
I don't know why that
they
song is
like
associated.
gaslighted a whole song into the soundtrack that was never there.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. I am hesitant as a group of 3 sort of heterosexual men, cisgendered heterosexual men, to have comments on the sort of deeper themes of this game, because we're
Yeah.
just always going to view it from the framework of a cisgendered heterosexual man. So we can like ideologically sort of point out things that are like, she's struggling with identity and society requires women to become objects, blah blah blah. Like, we can speak ideologically about it, but I don't necessarily think it's
That's something we've experienced.
we've
Yeah.
experienced, and we're just going to be reiterating anything else that could have been said by anybody else without any real experience. Like,
yeah.
we're not going to say anything new or profound or anything I think that may invoke any kind of proper discussion, because we're just going to be circle jerk. Like, we're not talking to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I think I'm hesitant to get into it.
Yeah,
I'm hesitant.
I think I can say I like part like how it's presented
Yeah.
and like how things are done, but like as you said, like the actual context, like the contents of the themes of this game, like it's like you said,
I think it's good
three
that
guys.
the game. I guess like I don't know if it's a bold thing to bring up or whatever those themes, but it is
Yeah.
not something I see too often in popular
No, I think
video games or
a-
AAA
yeah.
video games.
No, I mean, it's a good thing. I subscribe to the notion that not everything is made for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the general sentiment I get is, we enjoy this game enough, and we get, obviously we understand the story and implications or whatever, but I also think that if you're a woman playing this, and again, just the
It's gonna come across very differently.
it becomes much more profound to you as a woman, probably, and much more real, because to us this is a story. This is characters on a screen where a woman playing this might see herself more in Hinako's shoes, or just situations that have gone through a woman's life, like, oh, this is exactly how this is, or whatever, but we just don't have that as men, which I don't necessarily think we have the capacity to tackle a
We're
conversation
not sociologists
in this in a way that requires that has the required grace and understanding. I'm not sure if that's going to come off great. We could try.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
I don't. Again, I'm not sure necessarily what we are going to add to the conversation.
We're also not Japanese from the 60s,
Yeah, there's
which
just-
is a period piece kind of.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot missing for us.
Yeah.
As American men. We can be familiar with. So maybe we'll tackle that again. We'll tackle the whole gender stuff, I think, towards the end. I want to get into the more sort of folklore stuff that you said that you're more familiar with, Kenji, and like touching on the Inari stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, what do you know exactly? Like, where exactly do some of these like things come from? And
So I know like running away together with like a
spirit, it's like Spirited Away type.
kind of that there's like some stuff around that about that that the game
That's a
touches.
very classical like story of
yeah
animal spirits whisking, either children or potential partners or unfortunately sometimes both. They exist as a single entity. Get whisked away by spirits and stuff.
But also, like, some folklore, like fox people specifically, not
The
foxes.
tricksters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of them eat you, some of them like kill you in other for other reasons, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was very interesting, seeing that like be sort of the, at least initially presented as like sort of like this guide or whatever in this other
Yeah.
world. Because like I guess anyone with that conscious, even before you even see anything that he does, you're just like something just something bad is gonna happen around this guy.
Yeah.
And then like we get like a bit of context clues and like with some of the notes in the game, as well as like I think before the first world, the first spirit world interaction, we kind of get an idea how the fox people were, or foxes in general, were worshipped in the town, and a bit I guess the darker on like undersides of that, like not like you can't disrespect them and like bad things happening to people that did end up disrespecting them.
Yeah, I'm not I when I was reading, there was a whole thing about like the Inari worship happened sort of over time, because the town wasn't founded on that. There was like a whole thing about like 1,000-year-old tree and worshiping the tree and the tools or something. Did you guys read anything about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
And then, but like the Inari worship kind of happened. I don't know. I guess there was some sort of schism in beliefs or whatever for the town. Like it's only by the time that like Hinako is around and is whatever, Inari worship is the main thing. So I think it was weird.
There was like a shift.
Yeah, there was a shift.
Because like I noticed in New Game Plus, I noticed. I don't know if this is new. I guess I was paying attention more.
Yeah,
to these type of things where, you can, because you know how to have like the little statues throughout the town.
Yeah.
Like Hinako comments that there's like so many of them, like as if this wasn't always like
case.
that.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder, is the concept of Silent Hill, or like where does that take place in? Is there anything about that in Japanese folklore, or is that actually just
like Silent Hill itself, or
like the idea of
like a purgatory?
Yes.
Thing? So no,
or is that a Western concept
that's more of a Western concept. So there are. The closest you would get is like how the hells operate in Shinto Buddhist cultures.
Yeah.
Where they're always seen as a way of redeeming yourself, but that's just like a time thing. Like you will eventually get past that. But then you might be reset to another one or whatever, like depending on how that plays out for you.
I got 5 hells left, Kenji.
No, that's for that run. Or like that, like you don't, once you get through all of them, you don't just magically never go there again. You could do fuck up again and come back.
Oh,
I do wonder. I think this is more like South Asian Buddhism. There are entities like benevolent entities that I think they're called bodhisattvas or dharmapalas.
Yeah.
But they well they're like protectors, or like they in terms of like the hells and the purgatories. Like I know one of them in particular has like a vow that they will empty the hells, not killing everybody, but like saving people.
When I saw the fox guy for the first time, that was my immediate thought.
Oh, okay.
That's like maybe this is gonna be presented in that way, but because if you know like fox person lore, then you would know that this is like a mischievous character.
Yeah, so honestly, that's partly why I was already mistrusting of him. I knew that foxes were tricksters in not just in Japanese folklore, but like in a lot of like Asian, or really anywhere foxes are present, they're almost always portrayed as tricksters or thieves.
Yeah,
that's like a very common thing.
But like I guess specifically like a seduction type thing, like a
yeah.
He had a mask. That's my thought. I wasn't really aware of much.
Fox is being.
I was kind of
Yeah.
hoping.
I do find that strange that you don't like. You've consumed a lot of movie or like media where kitsunes are a thing, and almost always they're always portrayed as some sort of trickster.
I didn't put that.
You
in
just-
my mind.
Never. You played Smite too. You played Smite too, and you never thought that like why a bunch of like the fox goddess is the trickster goddess. Like you
No,
never.
that didn't.
Like Ariel is like the perfect Kojima. Like there's no like any sort of subtext. Just like goes like
It's true.
He wants
like that pill thing. He would have gotten until that last part of the game.
yeah. He wants like what was it like the names like Endora like the swiper.
Oh my God.
Like he's
Oh,
like
swiping's
he
a
just-
thing. It's
oh,
another
that's
word
what
for
he-
stealing.
yeah.
Oh,
he's a
fuck.
thief. Oh my god.
I thought he was like a TikToker.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anything else? I do like the setting. I find maybe I'm biased. I am Asian, but like I find it more interesting than any of the American Silent Hills I've seen.
The American Silent Hill settings are weird because they're like silent. They're supposed to be in America, but they look really European.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? I could see that.
They look really Eastern European for whatever reason.
I think they just
I like the Frozen one visually.
Oh yeah, when Elsa went to
What?
to Silent Hill, that was like really
there's
crazy.
there's one. Was it
There was
Frozen?
there was a snow one. There was
Yeah,
a
there was
snow
one that
Silent
was
Hill
just
game.
Silent Hill was just frozen.
It was just in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, but not actually.
No, the whole town was like frozen.
Yeah, it was a winter themed Silent
Okay,
Hill.
but like Elsa was not in the fucking
Oh,
game.
no,
I mean, I don't know.
many
Have you
times-
seen the type of shit that she did? Didn't she like kill someone?
Well, I've only seen the first one, and I think she has still 0 party count in the first one.
She's
think.
capable of killing people.
Or at the very least, there's one. At least one.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there was just one.
Yeah.
in the first one. I didn't.
That's enough. That's enough to get you to Silent Hill.
I didn't watch Frozen 2.
Justified self-defense. You going to Silent Hill, buddy?
I mean, if it is Buddhism logic, then yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I was kind of hoping this isn't a doc against the game.
Yeah.
But I was personally hoping that I was going to go more into Buddhist hell territory because that's not a thing I see explored in popular, or at least the
Yeah.
Asian media that makes its way over here. Because there's a lot of them, a lot of hells, and they're elemental.
And yeah, some of them sound really bad.
Well, I don't think any of them sound good. I don't think any of the hells and any religion sound good.
Would you go to the
There's a
hot
few-
hell
I-
or
there's
the
a-
cold hell?
Which one? Or there's like
Yeah,
five
there's a lot
of
of them.
each.
I don't know. There's also one where there's like the hell is like it's almost like a kitchen where you're constantly being kind of like cut up,
Yeah,
but also burned.
yeah.
Like, at the
But
same
I think you
time.
regen though.
Yeah,
right?
you
yeah,
regen.
yeah.
So
You
that's-
get
that's
you
what-
get Piccolo.
You're always gonna be. You're constantly being like chopped up, and then you're back, and then you're burning, and it's just that for
for
you know.
however many thousands of years. And then
Yeah.
and then you come back as an ant, hopefully.
Yeah. So. Oh, you could just reach nirvana if you
If you're that good.
just you don't have to worry about it if you just reach
Yeah,
enlightenment.
just do it now, and then just do it now while you have free will, and then you can.
That's why I like those the concept of the bodhisattvas because what they are is going away from, but whatever, this is still folklore. What is it? So bodhisattvas are individuals who have reached enlightenment but are postponing their
Ascension or
ascension,
whatever. Yeah.
to help other people, not be so bad at life. So I don't. It's cool because they get powers and stuff, and they're cool, and they're guardians, and they're nice people.
So you said you read some of the specifics about what happened later, or like the endings, or you just watched the endings?
I read.
You read, okay.
So like when
when they talk about the gods or whatever, do you know anything about that or not really?
well, I know that like the big bad's the QB. I know that, which is a nine-tailed fox.
Okay, yeah.
Like I just, I don't know. They didn't really go into
Like a
deep. I think
specific
because they didn't
thing.
name specific
Okay.
god or anything. Like I think QB is just, I think less a god and more just like a very old spirit and very powerful one. Because I think like the tails on a fox, I think denotes 100 years at least. By the way, the guy Fox Mask guy, when he's in his fox form, he has 6 tails, I think. So yeah, I think he's 600 years old.
So it is Twilight.
Yes, it is Twilight. Like, yeah, it's literally this old man is preying on a high school girl.
That's okay because he looks.
It's either
like,
Twilight
he
or
looks like a
Jeffrey
high school
Epstein.
guy. So it's fine.
Yeah.
The author of Twilight really just make $50 million on her fetish book.
Well,
This
it's
Fox guy
fine.
really is Jeffrey Epstein. And why the fuck were we saying that he's a good guy? Anyway,
Look, I mean,
he's on the list.
Yeah, the files release, and it's like the Fox guy
From Silent Hill F. Oh my god. Anyway,
How did you like the monster designs?
I thought they were pretty cool. I like
Specifically related to the story.
the whole like face hole imagery. I don't know what you would call it, the lack of face.
I don't like face hole
Motif.
imagery.
It was cool.
I think it's neat.
It's very striking visual.
Yeah, I think it comes back at the in the end with Hinako, where they just took her face off.
Yeah, she became John Travolta.
Why do you always forget Nicolas Cage in that lineup?
No, I mean because she was already Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
She did the face off, so now
It
she's
became John Travolta.
I see.
Yeah. The dolls, the doll design was good. I like the animations.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, what the fuck was up with that blonde doll? Because I actually don't know. Still.
It could be her innocence, like Kenji mentioned,
Wait, so why is it like sentient?
or it could be
Well,
like
because
Hinako, like the base Hinako, trying to influence the version of her who is very much willing to.
No.
change-
It's not based on Hinako. It's not, because Base Hinako shows
Yeah.
up in the spirit world.
Yeah.
And then the
doll's
doll
still there.
is there asking her to help Hinako, and it was like,
yeah, I don't
and he's
know
like, what
if
the
there's.
fuck?
I don't know if they ever give a literal explanation. I think it's just meant to be symbolic,
I see.
and you use this vibe based plot.
Vibe based plot.
That's just, but like, you're already going so far as to introduce like literal deities. So like, why not just have that be like, I don't know, like a small guardian spirit? Or
I guess
whatever?
they want it to be open to interpretation, so you could look more into the theming of it rather than trying to come up with some plot reason as to why instead.
Was that Ryu?
Was that what?
Was that Ryu?
Oh,
He's
trying to-
He's stuck in the doll, and he's like,
you got Chucky.
Help me!
It's gonna Azuna drop. Fuck you.
I don't know, because it felt like throughout the game, I liked the doll because I thought it was funny. Like, it was like, it seemed like everyone's lost their minds, and the doll was like the only one that was sane. The doll's the only one who's like, stop following him. He's like, just stop it.
It could be maybe a part of that Hinako, of the one that is not like base Hinako.
That is doubting what she's doing.
Yeah, because like at the time we were complaining about how that Hinako in the spirit world was just kind of
Going along with
Yeah.
everything.
and like after this is like the symbolism of her at the end there. I can kind of see I appreciate, I guess I'm not appreciate, I can kind of see the decision for that type of writing for her, just like a woman in that time is supposed to just agree to what her husband wants her to be without really thinking about it.
I am also like, I guess, like, for a literal explanation, I guess, like, once you start introducing supernatural things,
Yeah.
I stopped questioning some of like the weird decisions characters,
Oh,
because like
that's
I don't
interesting.
know how much of an influence the place itself has over her either.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know if the presence of being in the Foxman does something to you, or just being in the other place does something to you.
I guess you can like see it.
I'm the opposite. If supernatural shit is introduced, I start questioning more, because I don't know, because that just means, creatively you have everything possible for you to come up with an explanation. I don't know. It just feels. I guess it's a me thing.
Because he could just be like, "Oh, no one has free will, and this is all predetermined, so you can't complain."
You could.
I mean,
If you could just say that, you could do that.
but that would also be very not interesting.
Yeah, not interesting. But like, if as an author, that's the decision that you go with, and
So that's like, I guess, my fallback of like any sort of supernatural plot. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this was just destined to happen.
Yeah,
And I'm just witnessing. I'm just a witness.
Yeah, I feel again like the insidious nature of this person could also like it could highlight the insidious nature of the Foxman potentially, like.
Or maybe these are also like just supposed to be like not that it would help your, I guess, how you read the scene in the moment. But maybe these are just supposed to be things like reflecting decisions that she made not in a supernatural world or whatever.
Oh yeah, because this is like because Hinako is 20 in like current time, like not in.
Yeah, she's not a high schooler.
Yeah.
In the present.
Yeah,
But we're playing as her as a high schooler.
what the fuck is the present? Like, what do you mean?
like
I guess like the actual
like where she's in the real world instead of being in Silent Hill, because she's getting married and she's like 20 years old.
Yeah, like the way time is presented is not literal.
But we are playing as her, like when she was a high schooler. Okay,
yes.
that's what I'm.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, I was like, so like, is this not happening then? Or?
No, that's what I'm saying. It could also just not be a real thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
people.
happening.
I saw like discussions whether or not this was just events happening in her head, or it was actual like these are events that she did go through. Like if Silent Hill actually the events happening were quote unquote real or not.
Yeah, I think all of the Silent Hill games are kind of framed in that way, where it could be you could come up with a literal. Like, so it's just probably the least interesting version of events, but you could craft a literal explanation, or you could delve deeper into the supernatural aspects of the story.
I don't like the idea of it all being in her head. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a twist that's very interesting.
Yeah,
It's very hard to pull off in a way that
Satisfying
actually
way.
enhances. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's kind of open ended in that way, though. I like stories that kind of make you think about what's happening, like that's like vague storytelling, I guess.
Yeah.
Like sort of cryptic structure, because like, yeah, I don't want to get into spoilers because of fucking, this might be a game put on later. I've already blabbed about this game off camera, like about the Blops games.
Oh yeah.
They'll just be like in my fucking my brain rot head. There'll just be a day. It'll just be like a moment that I'll just like think about. Maybe I'm supposed to interpret this thing in a different way, and actually that completely changes about what literally happened in this game. And a lot of those type of open-ended storytelling.
Leave it for after.
A lot of this open-ended storytelling is kind of fuel for that type of thinking.
Yeah.
You might just like randomly rethink about the story of this game, or it might be brought up in a conversation later, and you might approach it from a different angle.
Yeah, like I think the early moment with Shu where he does reach out to her and she flinches, right? And I made that comment that got Angela angry.
I don't even remember what the comment was.
I was like, I just made the obvious
Ariel,
observation.
Ariel just likes to like. I don't know, because I
just
don't know.
stated what
I don't know if
happened?
Ariel
Is
thinks
that-
that we're missing it, or like he's like
I'm
more
playing it
observant
up.
or something.
I'm
I don't know.
playing it up.
I know, but it's like every time. So like I don't think you're playing it up. I think I get the vibe that when someone says a joke and no one hears it, or like they think they don't hear it, and so you say it again. That's Ariel. Every time there's some kind of like subtext or
did you
something to
know-
be observed, Ariel likes to do it, and then
Did you know-
and then we're kind of quiet because it's like, okay, we don't need you to explain the scene to us, and then because we're quiet, Ariel wants to do it again for the next moment because he thinks that maybe we didn't understand what he was trying to do. That's the vibe I get, and it like it annoys me. Because I'm like, why? Just watch the thing.
Well, as a person with no eyes, I appreciate
person-
what Ariel does.
I think you can like that ending is like with where Shu was actually actively drugging her and was like being an asshole throughout the whole thing, and like
Their relationship can be a lot more
it could be
abusive
reframed.
than at a glance. The
Yeah.
first, yeah.
like a nice bit of foreshadowing.
I love when literary devices
I love
exist in
when-
my story.
Speaking of literary devices,
Uh-huh.
so how do you feel under the assumption that this isn't some sort of time loop shenanigans? Because Silent Hill 2 remake kind of went into
Yeah.
teasing that sort of thing as to why it is a remake of Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Ignoring that possibility, what do you think of just having different events just play out completely? Because like the type of way these characters have acted are presumably being retroactively changed when we make these decisions in the present, right? Like that's literally what is happening.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I think
No, I mean, like under the assumption that that's what's happening. Like,
Okay, we can assume. That
yeah,
that's
like
what's happening.
what do you think about that type of storytelling? Because that is a very strange thing, right? Like on a conceptually.
yeah, like
How do I feel about that type of storytelling? I think it's pretty like unique to video games because you can't do that to a book or a movie. I don't know. I don't particularly care for it because like, what am I supposed to get out of it? Or like, what am I? I feel it doesn't feel like a cohesive story, or rather, it feels like you're trying to tell me 4 different stories and they all suck. Or like you can't. I don't know. You can't. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird to me, and it feels like it's not fleshed out enough. Either one, like either path.
In this instance, I guess.
and this game I would say so.
Yes, but I just think I have not come across anything like this, and I can't imagine it being done well. Just because I don't.
I guess I would be interested to put the Nier games because that'd probably, or at least like the first one, 'cause that'd be, I guess, the best bet out of something structured like that.
Yeah. I think
Maybe.
for this game, I think it's a bit strange because, like, yeah, the difference between ending A or and first ending, second ending is, assuming second playthrough, I do think it's kind of whack that you can avoid, like, pick up on the pills like early on and avoid it, but you don't get anything. But like, it's kind of strange. So, like, a completely like separate event happens if you just don't pick up, don't use the pills, and then don't you pick up the sword but don't purify versus purify it. It's like very video game-y in that regard. Like, I think it's strange in this context how it like has very drastic changes.
I think that's the weird thing for me, just because I don't know. Like we've played games, like let's say, like you make a choice and it changes something, like not taking joy or whatever. Here, like if the different choices are just like not taking pills, and that affects how Hinako perceives things, that's fine. But if like that's the ending that turns Shu into an abusive dude, like why does that happen?
Yeah.
And then like
and
then you purify the sword, or you
If-
don't purify it, and then
the way
choose like the nice guy.
Yeah, the way I would have done it is if there was some kind of change in interactions between Hinoka and Shu, it wouldn't be. I don't
Literally,
know.
Shu is abusive because you made this decision in
Yeah.
the current.
Yeah.
Or she was retroactively abusive
yeah.
because you made this
Yeah.
decision in the present.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing. Like, I think I like it. I don't, just because it's like it gives me a reason to do different things, but like I don't.
I think
It is
the thing
conceptually very strange.
and and like it's the things
Yeah.
for this game. I think it's just very like I feel like the not taking pills makes sense, right? But like finding a sword, purifying the sword, I think that's just like just not related to anything.
There is something that I like. It could be where just situations are reframed in your mind in different ways. So we could explain it in a way that's not literally Hinako doing X or Y, which then like retroactively makes Shu always abusive or whatever in the past and leading up to now. It could just be, Hinako going through certain things, not taking pills, doing some ritual or whatever. I don't know the context between purifying and not purifying swords. It could just be like her. She's able to reframe the relationship like the whole time, and then she's able to recognize like it's it's like the cover being taken off a little bit, like the rose tinted glasses being taken off a little, and that's probably an explanation.
I think that's what's happening. Right? It's like it's not that Shu was like always like a bad person or a good person, or the Fox Eye is always a bad person or a good person. It's like how Hinoka sees them as, and like
Fox Eye is always just a bad guy. Shu had alternative motive, but like the cutting face thing is just like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway,
maybe it didn't hurt when he did it to himself. He's like, I don't know.
No, that doesn't mean. No, I think there was a whole thing. Well, I mean, I saw.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. Because like, I don't think the guys.
Maybe when all the other women did it, it didn't hurt. Like,
I don't believe that because they were preparing her for like gritting her teeth and everything.
Yeah,
like that was part of the ritual. Shu was just a dude. Like he's just a dumb teenager who was like, okay, he likes a girl and he doesn't want her to blah blah blah. And the pills were helping her at some point. Like it just got out of hand. Fox dude is just like, yeah, cut your face open for me.
Yeah, I think he's complicit in the ritual. Yeah, I think.
Not only that, he's like, ooh, 16-year-old girl, please cut your face open for me.
Well,
how the fuck does anybody think this is a good guy?
I think I was like, yeah, like the whole ritual, like it's a symbol for marriage, and like that's, or like I guess arranged marriage to be specific, or you can see it as all marriage or whatever.
I mean, I would also, anybody who goes with an arranged marriage, I don't really think highly of, anyways. Especially if you're a man.
Yeah.
Not even just only if you're a man, because a man has all the power in an arranged marriage.
Yeah, pretty much. I think like specifically her dad was her dad or mom, like had a lot of debt.
Yeah.
And then
so the marriage is gonna
clear the debt.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is an awful thing, right? And he's a part of it. I don't know. That's what I want to say.
Ariel likes to give excuse. No.
I think that's a way to look at it. I don't think, like, again, he still, like, did all those bad things. Oh, I almost knocked over your glass.
I also find it like the New Game Plus the context of New Game Plus is very strange because you keep all your notes and stuff, but presumably like. I don't know if Hinako is supposed to know these things.
I think that's a gameplay.
So
thing,
no, that's like so. There's like a weird contrast between those two things. But for whatever reason, Hinako can interact with these new things now.
Yeah.
Even though that's why I'm always like going like whenever a game is structured like that, I'm always like going that direction of like, is there some time shenanigans happening?
Yeah,
because like
I don't know.
That's a very strange.
I don't know if it is a time thing.
I think just different outcomes of the.
No, I think he's just talking about like why certain like houses are now open or something, right?
Yeah, like why?
I just think that's a gameplay thing of like, more content for more. More.
Or this is like a different instance of this thing happening, not
Probably.
related to the initial one.
Yeah. I think there's just like, and all the endings are just potential outcomes that could happen. Where I think the first three are just how. Yeah, this is really just the last one that's kind of weird in that because it's specifically the guy saying, from my understanding, is saying that we should not go through with this and just run away from the thing. Which I don't see how like Hinako's perception of the events happening could determine that.
I know the UFO ending is like all joke. Like the UFO stuff is all.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
true.
Yeah.
jokes for these games. But like, what happened? Because I actually didn't watch that. Like I saw that in the video, and I was like, "Hey, do we really?"
I think it's like some just comedy thing where something embarrassing happens to each of them,
okay.
and like that's it. Like I was like,
Yeah, it was, you know,
Oh, so there's no like the aliens are experimenting on the town.
No.
Like,
no, it's always just like a comedy thing.
So it's straight up just like
it's-
slapstick. Or
yeah,
whatever. It's
like
not-
and the most famous
oh.
like one is like the dog ending.
yeah, the dog was
Silent Hill
doing-
2, where it's like the dog was behind everything, and it's just like a funny prank.
Oh.
Like it is just supposed to be like kind of random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the canon ending, right?
I want to know the lore implications of each. If we assume the joke ending for each of these games is the
real?
canonical one, yeah.
Mm.
Like what if
It's a smart dog.
It is a smart dog.
What if like some insert YouTube prankster here? What if what if all Silent Hill is like a Mr. Beast challenge that they just don't
We-
tell you about?
We damned 20 souls into this purgatory. We'll see which one of them comes out a better person.
We trapped this 40-year-old man with the red pyramid thing. If he can escape in the next 5 minutes, he gets a brand new car to keep his dead wife in.
Do we want to touch on anything else?
I guess not particularly. I don't know.
Again, I like the monsters. I like.
Yeah, monster
I like
designs
what-
are good. I like the music or sound of music. That's always
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, like everything.
I think.
My 5 is it's solid. I think just for my enjoyment, but I know there's nothing like particularly bad with the game that would make me like. Yeah, but you guys know how I get when I don't like a game. This is fine.
Do I know it?
This is fine. This is fine, and you know what? Fuck it. I'll say I'm glad I played it. I don't know if this was like a good first Silent Hill, but
I would say as a first one, probably not because it's just so different from everything else.
it's okay because they're gonna do this from now on.
They're gonna remake this in 20 years.
No, Kendra, they're gonna remake this in 2 years.
Silent Hill F, but it's a capital F this time.
You know, like,
Oh my god!
a lot of people, like, a lot of dudes didn't really like the message of this game, so we made
we made the gender swapped version.
What the fuck does that look like?
You're the fox guy.
Oh god,
Oh, you're
Reddit will love this game.
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Great. You're just preying on Japanese schoolgirl.
I guess like
I can't think of a fucking worse thing to give to redditors.
I guess
Good
this,
fucking lord.
this has some of the vibes of Silent Hill media. I guess would be
Okay.
the best description, general description. Would
You know what? I would like to see what this team could make, not as a Silent Hill game, but,
Just like
but like a
different thing.
horror.
Yeah.
No, but like I just want to see if like an original horror from them.
If
to
it wasn't
see
constrained to what they think this
Yeah.
franchise is supposed to be like.
Yeah.
I guess, would you be interested in seeing other Silent Hill thing? Not from just like going back or future Silent Hill media.
Yeah. It's enough. This isn't enough for me to be like, oh, I want to go back. But I'll look at.
You'll
new
you'll
ones.
you'll pay more than zero attention
Yes.
to the next Silent Hill announcement.
Yes, pretty much.
I think Silent Hill, the story is pretty neat. I don't think I'd play them. Yeah, I don't think I'd play them. But I know,
It's
like,
a horror game.
it's like horror games, and like mechanically, they don't seem like my cup of tea either.
I'm scouting through Silent Hill 2 original just to see if that would be something worth talking about on the podcast, at least for this group. I know there is a lot of stuff worth talking about.
Oriole's not gonna play that.
There's a
never
well,
play
I
it.
mean, if it's for the podcast, he has to. So
Like the whole reason why we started the whole like
Yeah, the
horror
whole thing.
which is funny because I think I could have done this one.
yeah,
I think
well,
you could have too. I think that's why I was asking like on show. I was like, I think you could have
So
done
there,
this.
yeah, so you can do the other ones.
This is,
Uh,
not,
They're
not
very
that
different,
scary.
like tonally in the gameplay.
Well, I mean, you weren't fucking with the gameplay of this one too much, so maybe you'll fuck with the other ones.
I don't-
Yeah, because like there's like Silent Hill 2 that specifically I've been scouting the mod. There's a modded version of Silent Hill 2 that makes it more like the PlayStation version.
I see.
So that might be a future potential game, probably not for a while.
Angelo, I need to pick
Do
those
we?
up.
No, wait. This is a spooky spectacular.
This is a spooky spectacular.
We don't wheel this game.
And I think we don't even really wheel until Ninja Gaiden.
we know we know what
What? You're spoiling the. No,
we know what the
no.
next game is.
Well, no, because the other game comes first.
the other game comes first. Your game.
I didn't have to play that. You fuck.
I can stop. I can stop. I can just play Ninja Gaiden.
What game did I play?
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Oh,
You don't remember?
Yeah, I didn't have to play that other thing. I just did that out of my own.
Oh,
did
right,
that.
Fear and Hunger.
He just did that.
I just did that. I just hate myself.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I just hate myself, so I played. I hate New Food. But yeah, obviously it didn't mean that much to you, Oriel. So maybe.
No, I just forgot because
maybe-
I legit thought we're just playing. Because I already beat the game. Kenji beat the game.
All right, we're not discussing
I'm not
Ninja
playing
Gaiden on Wednesday, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right, cool. All right, beat Master Ninja. That's my requirement. Okay, bye.
All right. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know if we want to give any more final thoughts on Silent Hill F. The more I talk about this game, the more I think I like the premise, or I like.
That's why I gave it like the maybe 8, depending on how I fuck with the endings, because I'm
also trying to remove how much of my enjoyment is because I'm with you guys and because we're here.
see, for me that was I think that was a detriment to my
Really?
experience because I was just being distracted the whole time.
Yeah, I think for this game, this format was.
I don't know if I would have enjoyed this game more if I was alone. I think I would have. I think I'd have a more in-depth analysis of the story probably because
pay attention more,
we are
yeah.
being distracted. We're talking to each other, but also stream. So I think I'd understand the story more, or I'd get kind of the different weavings and blah blah blah. But I don't know if I would enjoy the game more. I think this is probably my peak enjoyment, which was enough to give it a 5.
They should
5
add.
isn't bad for me. 6 is a good game.
For me, 5 is a a negative leaning neutral, and 6 I guess is beginning of positive.
Yeah. We
Yeah, I
have
can-
different scales.
Yeah.
Everyone has different scales.
I think they should add. They should add dash canceling.
Just go all in on the bullshit.
Honestly,
Turn Hinako into a Tekken character.
yeah. You can chain dashes
Pre or
together.
post season patch.
Let's do pre.
Okay, so not completely busted.
Yeah.
Okay. She still needs to fear for her life.
Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise the cutscenes aren't going to make any sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
I like
should just
the.
they should get the Tekken team to make the cutscenes
Uh-huh.
and just keep this team to make the game. Let's see,
Oh
maybe the
my
opposite
God,
problem
that's-
will happen.
Oh, that sounds fun. Tekken cutscenes are crazy.
I think my favorite enemy was the pregnancy one.
So that's the type of shit Ariel's into. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's very great symbolically, and the design is gnarly.
yeah. I like the
I like the doll one.
It's fault doll. The animations for that one's
There's
actually really good.
fucking too many of them.
They are fun.
Okay, I guess. Oh
Wait,
God.
no, not the mannequin one, but the one that was screaming.
Oh, the
Oh.
faces.
Like that type of the traditional doll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought
In terms of design,
Yeah,
I didn't like fighting
the
him.
fucking mannequin was way too much.
There was a
Way-
lot.
There-
Yeah.
I don't know if this game needed more enemy variety. That would have helped my enjoyment of it, but we definitely were seeing the same thing way too often.
Yeah, it's yeah,
Like whatever scare factor any of these enemies could have potentially had are lost at hour 20.
Yeah. I could see that. You know what also reduces the scare factor? Playing Ninja Gaiden 4 and then playing Silent Hill.
All right, no, we need a mod Ryu as Hinako in this. I think I would understand now. I'd be like, oh, this makes way more. This is basically Ninja Gaiden 3.
Yeah. Okay, we should wrap.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma. What a crazy poll. All right. Yeah.
Where's the
So.
end stream button?
Oh wait, hold on.
We don't have one. I purposely did not put one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no wheel. We're doing Fear and Hunger as like the proper Halloween episode.
We would normally ask Ariel for his requirements, but we already did all this.
Yeah.
There's no way we would be able to.
By the way, you said Fear and Hunger, right? Like the difficulty.
Yeah, Fear and
Yeah,
Hunger.
Okay.
the default.
Default.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I was starting, I realized I forgot what you had said, and I was like, I don't know. You did that thing where you're rambling a lot, and then like the point of the conversation, the point of it kind of went over my head, and I went, "Fuck! Did he want this one or that one?" So,
The easiest one.
I
Or
just-
actually, it's
the
normal
default one.
mode.
Yeah,
it's
it's
essentially
normal
normal mode, and then hard mode, and then the fuck you
the
hard
other
mode.
hard mode, and then the dating sim.
The
mode.
dating sims. Also, you also got to play through the entirety of the
Well,
dating
that
sim.
sucks for you. Or you want me to rate this game a negative score? I don't know.
Can I? What happens if someone recommends like a visual novel? I think we talked about it a little bit.
I mean, because I don't have any problems with it. I'm just like, I'm
Danganronpa!
saying in
I
this
don't know
case
how much to
particular,
drop.
like if you wanted to base my opinion, if you're hungry based off of the joke dating sim mode, that would be like the worst case scenario.
Okay,
That's probably the closest we get to a book club because it's just
reading.
yeah, we would just be reading.
I mean,
I'd really-
Silver Case has puzzles and stuff.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Like our visual novels, literally, like that's the only experience I've had playing.
Some
like
of them,
a traditional visual novel is
it's just like dialogue.
it's mostly just almost all dialogue.
It's literally just like choose your own adventure.
Oh,
essentially.
okay. I thought like a Silver Case has like a first-person adventure type gameplay, and then but the story is delivered through like visual novel.
I think I actually do have a fucking game. I think that might be depending how long it is. You guys know Dispatch?
No,
It's like a superhero. I think it's like a visual novel. It's like a superhero thing. Yeah, it's like you play as like a dispatcher.
it's like a relatively recent game.
Yeah, it
yeah.
just
I
came
know
out a
what
few
you're
days
talking about.
ago.
Yeah.
I think Steven Yeun is voicing someone.
Yeah, I remember we
They
saw
haven't
that.
played
I
it.
think at
in one of those
whatever
Game
the thing
Awards.
we watched.
Yeah.
Game Awards.
Whatever. Anyway, it's like I think it's like a visual novel. Yeah, I think that may be a cool.
We
cool
played
thing.
Frog Fractions.
No, that was a math game. That was edutainment.
Right, my fault. I forgot.
It feels weird to just. I feel like we usually have like a whole ending ritual, but it's it's right here.
We just like how Hinako destroyed her societal norms and customs. We
are
will destroy ours for this week.
for this week.
And yeah, that's the wrap.
Okay, yeah, that's a wrap. Bye bye. We're done. Thank you for watching.